appreciative for the work of Cindy Verduce and our Career Center staff. You just do tremendous work to help connect our students with real life opportunities in business and industry, and we're so grateful for that. For you students that have done internships, what a great opportunity. You really know and understand that you're able to take the learning that you've gotten here at Indiana Tech in the classroom and apply it to a real life situation that can help you discern what you want to do next in your life and career. And it's also a great opportunity for employers, because employers get to see the great students that we have at Indiana Tech, and they get a sense of you and how you're going to be when you potentially work for them. And so it's just a great trial period for both sides, and a tremendous opportunity. And so I hope that all of you, as you've taken on these experiences, have gotten a chance to see what it is that you can do in your career with the education that you've received at Indiana Tech. In my own life, when I was a senior in college, I went to Penn State University, and some of you may have heard this story, but I did an internship with the City of State College. And at the time, the State College and Penn State had been trying to put together an economic impact study to determine what the impact of Penn State is on the town of State College. And if you've ever been there, I mean, it's a pretty big impact, but that was pretty well known, but we were trying to quantify it so that we could see exactly what that impact was. And obviously with Penn State athletics and everything that Penn State has that draws people to that region, it was important for the City of State College to really understand what that impact was, but no one had actually ever started the process of doing that work. And so I was just very fortunate to get an internship where I could work with both faculty at Penn State and also the City of State College to begin the work of putting this economic impact study together. So it was something for me that applied to what I was doing in college, and it was certainly a project that provided with me a lot of interest. Now, I knew I wasn't going to end up working for the City of State College, so for me it wasn't necessarily leading to a career, but what it did for me is it gave me something to talk about in interviews, and really allowed me to show employers how I could apply my education to eventually a career. And so I was very fortunate to be able to use that experience to help land my first job at Sprint, the phone company. And so, we know that from the National Association of Colleges and Employers. They do a study every year about interns and internships, and 70% of interns get offers from the companies that they work for. So we know that doing an internship does lead to an actual job offer, and so that's just a real positive thing. And so I'm just so proud that Indiana Tech does such a great job encouraging our students to do internships, and I'm always excited to be at this event because I think it's important for us to not only celebrate our successes, but to also thank our students for taking advantage of these opportunities, and also thank our employers and recognize the good work that everyone is doing. So I'm happy to be here today. I feel odd just sort of talking into my computer as we're doing this, and wish I was actually looking you in the eyes and saying, hey, thank you. But if you could look at that dashing picture of me on your screen and know that I'm looking you in the eyes and I'm saying, hey, congratulations. Let's just do it that way. So Ryan, I'll turn it back over to you, and thank you for leading our program today.
Thank you, Dr. Reinolf. All right. Next, I'll introduce Lauren Johns, who will go on to introduce our keynote speaker.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon. My name is Lauren Johns, and I am a career coach and the academic internship coordinator in the Career Center. I have the honor of introducing our keynote speaker today. Darius Darling currently works as a human resource generalist at Brotherhood Mutual Insurance Company. Prior to working at Brotherhood Mutual, Darius served Indiana Tech as the Associate Director of Conference Services and Special Events. He is also a two-time Indiana Tech alum, as he graduated with a Bachelor in Sports Management in 2014 and from the MBA program in 2017. His internship of note was his experience as the marketing and promotions intern for the Detroit Tigers in 2014. Please join me in welcoming Darius Darling.
Hi, everyone. This is a unique opportunity, and I'm so grateful to be here and be able to share with you all. First, I would like to thank Cindy and Ryan and Lauren and everyone in the Career Center, Amy, and the entire staff there for all of your help in organizing today's celebration. I have to tell you all, I am extremely nervous, and for none of you to see my face right now is pretty cool because my heart is beating extremely fast, and there's a big smile on my face, as you can probably tell in this photo. But I am extremely excited to be able to share. Oh, wow. I guess I will share my video. Hello, everyone. So I am really excited that to be here with you all and to share with you. My heart is beating really fast because this is a great opportunity to share and speak to the importance of internships, but also speak to all of our wonderful warriors and all of our wonderful partners in the community who have taken on the responsibility of hiring interns and really seeing the advantages of that within your company. So we want to thank you as well. And congratulations to all the nominees who are up for awards today and honors today. You deserve it. You have worked hard in your internships. You have worked hard in classes and doing everything that you need to do to be here today. So I want to commend you in all of your efforts. So as Lauren said, my name is Darius Darling. I'm the Human Resource Generalist at Brotherhood Mutual, focusing on recruiting and developing talent within the company. I am an Indiana Tech graduate. I graduated in 2014 from our sports management program, as well as in 2017 from our master's program, and my concentrations were HR and marketing. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, moved to Fort Wayne just for Indiana Tech, and I faithfully and really with honor served the university in recent years, since 2010, really until last year. So I am grateful to be a part of the Warrior Nation, and I am glad to be here today. So really what we're going to talk about is the importance of internships. But before we get into that, I kind of want to share a little bit with you about my internship that I did with the Detroit Tigers. I was able to serve as the marketing and promotions intern for Detroit Tigers, specializing in the Detroit Tigers Kids Club, focusing on developing a fan affinity program, which will allow for fans down the line and in the future to always remain Tigers fans. And right now that's a little difficult to be a Tigers fan because we are not the greatest of teams right now, but it is always an honor. It was an honor to serve that organization in that capacity. But one thing that I did, the really fun part of my job that I tell everyone about, was the opportunity that I had to do the in-game promotions. So all the different opportunities, maybe the dance camps that you saw, or when you visit Tin Caps games, you see people out on the field and all of those things. Well, that was part of my job. I was one of the people to help to create those special moments, not only from a organizational perspective, but also from a fan perspective. We were able to go out and pick those different roles to win prizes or contestants to participate and give them a memory that they'll have for a lifetime. So that was a great opportunity for me. As I speak to the importance of internships, I would love to kind of start. I have a few points that I would like to make, But my first point being, internships provide professional work experience. It's application of classroom knowledge. I mean, I can think about, especially in my interview with the Detroit Tigers, I had to, my boss, who was at the time, his name was Eli, and he asked me, so tell me a little bit about some of these things that you've done, this related classwork experience. So I mentioned to him about a class that I took with Professor Craig Dyer, and it was our higher level class where we had to do the exact same things that they were asking us to do. So it wasn't new to me. He was like, well, yeah, this is exactly what we're looking for you to do. It was creating an internship or creating a marketing plan and promotion idea at a sporting event. So I was able to pull from that classroom project and that classroom knowledge to really share and pull on that in my interview, which allowed me and afforded me the opportunity to serve as the intern for the Tigers that year. And throughout that, I would also be looked at as the expert in doing some of these things. So that's great program design from Craig Dyer on his behalf, but also it's also an opportunity that I would not have had if it was not for the education and the classroom experience. So I just really enjoy the opportunity to marry the two, classroom experience and the work experience, to my internship and really apply the things that I was learning in the classroom, as President Einoff spoke on a little earlier. The other thing that internships provide, and the importance of internships for students, is it helps to decide what you really want to do professionally. I knew that once I started that internship, that whatever I did next, I wanted it to involve providing quality experiences for people and for families. I knew that the importance for me was to drive home that everybody is having a good time, that everybody is enjoying what they're doing, everybody is enjoying the place that they work, enjoying the events that they go to. So as you saw with my time at Tech for the past 5 years professionally, I wanted to provide that experience to all of our students and all of our families and all of our community members. So I knew from that experience that made me feel good about what I was doing. Yes, it was partially self-gratifying, but it was also me understanding that this makes people experience so much greater if I can do these little things. So doing the little things makes experiences greater for everyone. I'll stick to doing the little things and just being an asset wherever I can be. But it also drives decisions on jobs you will take in the future. If you can use your internship as a litmus for things that you want to do. I knew that in the future, I wanted to have some type of involvement in sports when I was in high school. I knew that. I did not know in what capacity. And after a certain while, I stopped growing and I could not play basketball anymore. I was a post in high school. Couldn't quite do that on the college level. So I knew that wasn't going to be the capacity, but I knew I wanted to work in sports, and that was an opportunity for me to do that. And now I'm working in HR. It's still an opportunity for me to see the things that I still want to do ultimately as I close or continue on my career. So it's an amazing opportunity. And then kind of the last point that I'll make is internships have a lasting impact, not only on the student, but also on the company. But I'll speak to the student perspective first. It's a connection and a bond that you create with your fellow interns or coworkers. I will remember a time, and even recently, I connected with all of my internship friends from the Detroit Tigers from that year. We call ourselves the class of 2014 because we learned a lot that year. But recently we've reconnected and planned get-togethers over the past couple of years. And this year our get-together was kind of thwarted because of COVID-19. But the importance is we were able to create those connections. And all of us have gone on to do different things. Some of them are still working with the Tigers, but some of them are also working in other organizations and working in Fortune 500 companies and other sporting industries. So we just created a network of people that we have that whenever something comes up, we all reach out to each other to see who's dealing with certain issues, who's dealing with certain activities and events at their company. So it's a great opportunity to create a network of people within your own friend group. It's unforgettable memories. I remember sitting in a suite and standing in a suite with players, and I know some of you may know some of these names, some of you may not, but Sweet Lou Whitaker, Al Trammell, Rob Gibson, you know, those guys. I got to sit in the suite with them and watch a ninth inning grand slam, walk-off home run. So, I mean, it was just amazing to be able to do those type of things. But also sitting and talking with Miguel Cabrera in a dugout while he's preparing for an interview, those type of things. So it creates great memories, but it also provides mentors. I was able to, and I'll even speak to my internship that I did at the university with the student life department. I was able to create connections with my two supervisors at that time, and it led me to multiple opportunities. And I would say the job that I had at Indiana Tech and the job that I currently have is all because of those connections that I created and the work that I displayed during that time at those internships. So it's really important that as a student or as an intern, you really put forth your best effort, because you have no idea the amount of opportunities that will come from that. I honestly will tell you, I would not be where I am today if it was not for the internship that I did at Indiana Tech and our student life department, and the internship that I did with the Detroit Tigers in 2014. So it is my prayer, it is my goal to encourage you and let you know that you are awesome. You have made it to this point, and you are all here today because you have served in your different capacities well and deserve to be recommended for or recognized for that. So I want to give my highest commendations to all of you for the work that you have done. And I look forward to seeing all of the work that you'll continue to do. You know, we may have some seniors and may have some people who are graduating. Congratulations on that, and welcome to the club. I did it twice, and it's an amazing club every time. And I want to just share with you that the Alumni Association is great. Come join us. I actually serve as the treasurer for the alumni board. So we're looking to connect with you, and you all are a part of a great Warrior network now. And because of these internships and because of these opportunities that you've taken on, you're well prepared to take on your next career. So thank you again to Cindy and the entire Career Center staff for this opportunity. And I just want to say, go Warriors, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Darius. It was a wonderful message. I will now hand the metaphorical podium over to Cindy Verduce for our first award.
Hello, everyone. And Darius, thank you so much for those great words. We knew right away you were the person we wanted to be the speaker for today's event. So thanks for sharing everything that you've been through and giving our students a better idea about how the impactfulness of internships. Now on to the awards. Our first award today is for the Faculty Member of the Year. This award is given annually to the faculty member who collaboratively works with the Career Center to promote career exploration, career readiness, and experiential learning. This year's Faculty Member of the Year award goes to the dynamic duo of Dominic Lombardo and Kim Spielman with the Criminal Justice Program here at Tech. Dom and Kim collaborate with the Career Center, or rather we collaborate with Dom and Kim each year to hold the annual Criminal Justice Career Fair. This past year, the fair, held annually since 2014, or at least that's the oldest file I found in our shared drive, hosted 30+ employers from not only Indiana, but Ohio and Michigan as well. In addition, Dom and Kim share weekly job postings with students and are always sharing with us the postings they receive from employers. We always enjoy working with them on special projects and thank them for their collaborative spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Lombardo and Kim Spielman, our Faculty Members of the Year. Okay, that was our attempt at humor. Next on to Amy Trosper for our next award.
Talking about our Employer of the Year, both for profit and nonprofit. So let's get right at it. Our for-profit Employer of the Year goes to BAE Systems. BAE continues to tirelessly support the Career Center in our efforts and all our events to help develop students into polished professionals. It's also an awesome experience to work with two outstanding alumni who run BAE's HR team, Jessica Rambo and Simon Short. Simon and Jessica are regulars at our career fairs, mock interviews, and recently helped make our new event, Get Equipped, a success. They always answer the call to volunteer their time and talent for our students, and for that, we want to show our appreciation. Congrats, BAE Systems. Next, our Employer of the Year for nonprofit. Our nonprofit Employer of the Year goes to Parkview Health. Parkview is the largest employer in our area, and it is jam-packed full of generous alumni in their talent acquisition department. Jeff Rice, Morgan White, Kelly Austin, Mary Smith, and Brett Yarborough are key players in our brand new Get Equipped event this year. Also, big props for Cassandra Moden, who serves on our Employer Advisory Board. For all their time they give to our Career Center endeavors, we want to honor Parkview Health. Thank you for all you do, and congratulations. And today we're lucky to have Jeff Rice, Director of Talent Acquisition at Parkview, to say a few words. Welcome, Jeff.
Welcome, how are you?
Great, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. First, I want to congratulate all the interns. By participating in an internship program, you make a commitment to your personal and professional growth. Any internship, no matter the experience, is valuable for your future professional career. Parkview and Indiana Tech have a long, successful partnership. Tech has provided us high quality individuals for not only our internship program, but for employment as well. Though the current pandemic has altered our plans for the time being, we look forward to when we reintroduce students into our facilities and you have an impact on Parkview providing excellent care every person, every day. Thank you.
Hi, this is Cindy Verduce again. I'm going to now give our next award. Several years ago, the Career Center added the Outstanding Internship Program Supervisor of the Year to our annual awards. This award is given to an individual who works to promote and grow internships and provide high quality opportunities to students, particularly in Northeast Indiana. This year, the Career Center is honoring Sonia Snellenberg-Home, Director of Talent Initiatives for the Northeast Indiana Regional Partnership. Sonia has worked tirelessly on the regional internship program since the summer of 2017 and grown the summer professional development opportunities for regional interns year after year. In addition to providing quality professional development for interns, Sonia has coordinated trainings for employers, created opportunities for universities and employers to network, and all in all, work diligently to create a vibrant internship ecosystem in Northeast Indiana, benefiting countless Indiana Tech students. Ladies and gentlemen, our Outstanding Program Supervisor of the Year, Sonia Snellenberg-Home. And here's Sonia for a few words.
Thank you, Cindy. Hi, everyone, and congratulations definitely to everyone who won today or was nominated. I think Darius stole all of my great words of advice for internships and why you should have one, but I thought maybe I'd just take a couple minutes or a minute here to share just about my own experience for the other interns on the line. So 8 years ago, I too completed an internship for my undergraduate program, and it was at Hope for Animals. I was an event and fundraising intern, and I quickly discovered that while I was making calls, trying to raise money, holding dogs and corralling cats, that it was not the industry for me. But there were so many great things that I did learn from that internship that I still carry with me today. Definitely that foundational knowledge for my career. I was a first generation college student, and I worked in the restaurant industry prior to this internship experience. So it was my first real professional introduction into kind of the work world. And I really do still carry a lot of those lessons with me today that I learned. And so I do hope for everyone else who is on the line and has taken advantage of a work-based learning experience, that you reflect on, you know, the opportunity that you just had and really figure out how those things have made an impact on you, whether it's what you want to do in life or you don't want to do in life. And we are here with our program regionally to help you continue building those skills, and we're so excited to do so. So thank you so much for this award. It's awesome.
Thank you so much, Sonia. We really do appreciate all you do. And now on to our next award. This is for Student Employee of the Year. This award is given annually to a student worker who has performed their duties at the highest level and provided quality work and assistance to a department on campus. And this year's winner, Cecilia Heck, is a shining example. We were blessed to have Cecilia work in the Career Center until she was coaxed, stolen, just kidding, not kidding, to work in the Human Resources office here at Tech. It was a big blow to the Career Center, but for her to receive an internship in her degree program, we knew who were we to stop her. And from the sound of her nomination, it was a win-win for her and the department. Here to say a few words about Cecilia is Julie Hendricks, Director of Human Resources here at Tech. Julie?
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to Cecilia. And no, Cindy, I'm really kind of not sorry that we stole Cecilia, but I want to tell you the story behind that, okay? So, see, I oriented Cecilia when she was a freshman, her first fall semester, and my office was over in Utangsu. And I remember having to crawl over Cecilia to go, you know, get something out of the office in order to get her I-9 processed. And like every student that comes into HR, we talk to them, and we talk to them about their degree program and et cetera, and how their employment fits into that and what we can do to help them. And Cecilia said, I'm going to be an HR student, I think. And she impressed me from the very first moment. And so I wrote a sticky note that said, Cecilia, HR student, hire her. And Cecilia, you have a card that I gave to you before you left campus. And it's one of the last things I gave to you. And I told you that you couldn't open that until you graduated, till you completed your MBA. And that sticky note is in there, lady. So what I can say about Cecilia, I say on behalf of the HR team, and probably so many more on campus, but it's on behalf of Penny and Susie, and also Vicky, who she's helping to train. Cecilia, you are a warrior. You are an HR professional. You not only passed your certification on your first try, but you also are the first international student at Tech to do so. But you didn't just pass your certification. You didn't just work 20 hours a week in the HR office at Tech. You also worked diligently in your classes. You also competed at a high level in golf for the golf team. You assumed a leadership position there with your team, with those younger players. You were a mentor to them and a leader, but you also got involved in campus in other ways, okay, with the Multicultural Club and so many other things. lady, a few things that you possess, and a few things that we knew that Cecilia is going to be successful in whatever she did. But we in HR, we wanted to help her determine if HR was really the place where she wanted to be. And I hope that your experience in the HR office at Indiana Tech, helped you to determine that. I believe it did. But your smile, your confidence, your demeanor, your attitude, your honesty, your integrity, your genuineness, your care, your concern for others, the fact that you recognize that it's not all about you, your desire to make the world a better place, your determination, your grit, your compassion, your empathy, your perseverance, your moral compass. That is all going to lead you to do great things, just like it has in our office at Tech. But to whoever and wherever you land as an HR professional. We know that you're right now in the middle of trying to figure out whether you want to be starting that HR career in Germany or in the US. And we know you have options, both directions. But you are taking with you experience in profit, for-profit and not-for-profit, in public and private. You're taking experience in Germany in HR and in the US in HR. You have had experience in centralized HR and decentralized HR. You have the book knowledge. You have the real in the trenches HR experience that you have gained. But lady, you have what's in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul. And that, my lady, is what I think you will find is the strong foundation that you will use to build your HR career. So on behalf of Penny and Susie and Vicki, Cecilia, you have done an amazing job, and you continue to do an amazing job for us from Germany in HR for Indiana Tech. And we thank you, and we congratulate you, and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Julie, for those wonderful words. We will now move on to reading all of our nominations for Intern of the Year.
Ian? Hi, Ryan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry, would you mind if I just say a few words? I'm so moved by the words Julie just said, and I just wanted to say thank you for everything you guys have done for me. And it's true, it's funny how I started off in the Career Center, and thank you for everything you guys have done and do for our students every day. And that, wait, do you want to see my video? Give me a second. Hello, everyone. From Germany, good evening, and for you guys, good afternoon. I just wanted to say thank you for everything. As was mentioned earlier, I started off in the Career Center, and it was an amazing experience. I started off as a marketing outreach intern, and I learned a lot. And then as every student, as Julie said, I had to get into the enrollment process, and that's how I got to know Julie and Penny at that time, and then later Susie. And I'm so thankful that you guys adopted me to the HR office, that I could be your intern and I could learn so many lessons from you, not only in business, but also in life, and that you guys were my backup in good days and bad days, that you went around your daily duties and all the stress you had to sit down and explain situations to me and give me all these projects and challenges so I could grow as a person at Indiana Tech. As a student for my HR career, and I feel equipped, as a Career Center likes to say it, for the future. And I really miss you, and I'm so thankful for my experience at Indiana Tech. And thank you that you set up this event today, that even though with this crisis, we can all be connected and share this moment. So thank you so much for everything, and greetings from Germany.
Oh, thank you for sharing. It was great. So we will now move on to reading our nominations for our Intern of the Year. Drum roll, please. Thank you, me. For our first nominee is Austin Alexander, who did fantastic work with Midmark Corporation under Jeff Reed, who said, and I quote, "Overall, Austin has done a fantastic job for Midmark Corporation over the last 3+ years. Austin was able to lead the implementation of several projects for our infrastructure team with very little guidance from the team. Austin is always very professional and well respected in the organization, and we look forward to his continued success wherever his career takes him in the future." Great job, Austin. Can I get some congratulations in the chat, please? Our next nominee is Jordan Brooks, who did great work for MW Consulting Engineers as a mechanical engineering intern under Jake Deering, who said, "Jordan interned with us in 2018, and we were thrilled that she accepted our offer to return in 2019. We've not had many repeat interns, so we are curious as to how much knowledge from the previous summer would be retained. Jordan didn't even miss a beat and seemed to start right back up where she left off. Great work, Jordan." Emmett Coleman is our third nominee, who killed it at Uni Group as a transportation specialist intern under Keith Kaluzniak, who said, "He took the time to try and understand more than what he needed to know, and was not afraid to have and make difficult conversations with the limited experience he had. Our computer system is not the most intuitive, but he learned what he needed to very quickly. Wonderful work, Emmett." And my last but not final nominee is Lael Corso, who changed the game at Vera Bradley as a continuous improvement intern under Kelly Dickmeyer, who said, "Lael quickly proved his dependability and tenacity when he started with us. He's able to learn new concepts quickly, asks insightful questions, and adapts to the work environment with ease. He manages multiple big projects, continuously pushes them forward, while helping with or taking on emergencies. He's flexible with his time. When necessary, we run 3 shifts at our distribution center, and he puts in extra time if needed and fills the small gaps of time productively. Well done, Lael." I now pass the podium on to Amy Trosper for our next set of nominees.
Thanks, Ryan. Yes, I'm happy to read my set here. So the first up, we have Anna Hartman. Anna was a marketing intern at the Fort Wayne Medical Oncology and Hematology. And Brian Chandler has these nice things to say about Anna. Anna has been able to secure several meetings with large organizations, and we have implemented most, if not all, of her suggestions. Having the ability to see an opportunity from start to finish is another one of Anna's strengths. The ability for Anna to complete her bachelor's degree in 3 years, then her MBA in 1 year, be a college athlete, and to work/intern with FWMOH shows the ability and talent that Anna has. She is a true partner to the entire FWMOH family. Way to go, Anna. Next up, we have Reagan Haig. Reagan was an engineering intern at Avancé under Brent Smuts, which I would also like to say that Brent is an alumni of Tech also. He says of Reagan, "She has accepted projects from other engineering disciplines, allowing her to expand her knowledge base. Reagan co-led a large group to tackle material presentation for Align. She has completed several tooling designs, including the sourcing of these tools. Vendors have commented that her work is very good and even better than other experienced engineers." Wow, what a great compliment. Reagan, congratulations. Next, we have Justin Hinman. Justin was a project manager intern with Erie Insurance, and Jen Farley has these awesome things to say about Justin. "We were very lucky to have Justin in the program. Justin was easy to manage. Justin is very responsible, focused, and learned quickly. He was eager to learn both the PM discipline and the operational side of our business. Justin was assigned 2 projects associated with our customer care department. His projects included analysis of internal call transfers and first call resolution. He was able to learn about the processes associated with his projects, worked with customer care SMEs and leadership to analyze current state and identify solution options. Great job, Justin. And last of my interns, but certainly not least, we have Miss Shalonda Terry. Shalonda was an HR administration intern with Lifeline Stem Cell Incorporated under Renee Morrison. And she has this to say about Shalonda. Shalonda has been given a job description which requires her to be involved with the day-to-day activities. Her major responsibility is to audit employees' files to make sure all documents are accounted. She not only has conducted some of the audits, but she has created a spreadsheet to track what she needs. Great job, Shalonda. And for the next set, I'll pass it on to Lauren Johns.
Thank you, Amy. So in this next group of nominees, we have JC McLaughlin, who I had the pleasure of having in my pre-internship seminar course this semester. So extra congratulations go out to you, JC, from me. The marketing intern at Matilda Jane Clothing Company. JC's supervisor, Kaylee, said, in addition to her strategic contributions, JC has proven to be an excellent team player. She manages our marketing samples. She completely reorganized our sample closet for more efficiency. JC helps prep for our frequent photo shoots by packing all necessary samples and props, and her optimism, easygoing attitude, and work ethic make her the ideal intern and crucial member of our team. Next, we have Jordan Miller. Jordan was an engineering intern with USSI. His supervisor, Bill Kaufman, said that Jordan exceeded the expectations set forth as part of our internship program in general. One particular instance of Jordan's proactive approach is he added value using his expertise in rapid prototyping. USSI already had 3D printing capability, but Jordan identified opportunities for us to source a much more cost-effective printer and took the lead in sourcing the printer and then trained USSI staff in the effective use of the printer. And all this was in addition to the goals of the internship as originally planned. Next up, we've got Tiago Neves. Tiago is a fitness and recreation intern at the Skyline YMCA. Tiago's supervisor, Brian West, said that given the circumstances surrounding the COVID-19 situation and the Y's closing, we've been able to give Tiago some additional projects to work from home, and he has done so with self-motivation and little guidance needed. One of those projects involved creating a summer virtual series 5K program that we were looking to do at our Y's this summer. He was very creative in his processes such that many of his ideas will be incorporated into the virtual race series. And then the last nominee that I will announce before passing it on is James Ohms. James, or Jimmy, is a marketing intern with Ray Magnet Wire. Jimmy's supervisor, Lindsay Hartman, said that in his 6 months with Ray, he worked directly with the CEO, the chief marketing officer, national account managers, supply chain group, director of customer experience, plant managers, vice president, and human resources. And he made a positive impact on everyone that he dealt with. Great job, you guys. So now I'm going to hand it over to Mariana Glover for the next set of nominees.
Thank you, Lauren. Our next intern nominee, Adam Swanson, as the programmer intern for Remagnet Wire, under supervisor Ron Mihovitz. Ron says, I would hire him in a second. I doubt we will ever see another intern with Adam's skills, attitude, and intellect. Adam is a quick learner and hard worker with a solid software engineering background. He has excellent problem-solving skills. He works very well with others. Adam will be extremely successful wherever he goes. Congratulations, Adam. Next, Cecilia White, Indiana, Michigan Power, as the Region Engineer Intern under Supervisor Ben Yates. Ben says, Cecilia has helped I&M reach our new goals and implement new processes and took the initiative to ensure our entire team across the I&M footprint was set up successfully. Implementation of our goals would not have been successful if it were not for Cecilia. She has become our SME for project value ranking and helps all areas across I&M meet goals. And she is always willing to step up and take on more work to help out the team. Congratulations, Cecilia. My last intern nominee, Kirkland Simbeo, as the Recreational Therapy Intern for Flow Recreation LLC under Mackenzie Rosiski. Mackenzie says, I believe Kirkland deserves recognition because of the amount of hard work placed into his internship. Kirkland was given specific guidelines of what to complete during his internship. And from day one, he decided to go well beyond those set expectations. As he still has time to grow in his internship, I expect that he will continue to exceed my expectations. I believe Kirkland has a niche in the field in recreational therapy. Congratulations to all intern nominees. Next, Ryan Seiler.
Thank you, everyone. And can we get one last big congratulations in the chat for all of our nominees? We always have so many wonderful nominations that we always have trouble picking a winner. So we always select a few honorable mentions who will still receive a certificate and a small prize. I now have the pleasure of announcing our first honorable mention for our Intern of the Year award. As I am the career coach for the Colleges of Arts and Sciences, I am happy to announce our first honorable mention, Kirkland Zimbeo. Kirkland, during his time at Recreation Therapy, not only followed the company's specific guidelines flawlessly, but from day one exceeded these expectations. Kirkland's supervisor, Mackenzie, had nothing but glowing reviews for Kirkland's work ethic and professionalism, going on to say that I expect that he will continue to exceed my expectations. I believe Kirkland has a niche in the field of recreational therapy. Kirkland's nomination was full of compliments, from his impeccable time management skills to keeping professionalism to showing great creativity when designing therapy sessions and sharing ideas with the team. Congratulations, Kirkland. You have definitely earned this honorable mention. Everyone join me in congratulating Kirkland Zimbeo. I now pass the podium back to Mariana Glover for our next honorable mention.
Thank you, Ryan. My name is Mariana Glover, College of Business Career Coach at the Career Center. It is my pleasure to introduce the next honorable mention for the College of Business. James Ohms, who was the marketing intern for Remagnet Wire under Lindsay Hartman. James was selected because of his commitment and added value to his internship site. His supervisor, Lindsay, shared that he got to work with the CEO, Chief Marketing Officer, National Account Manager, Supply Chain Group, Director of Customer Service, Plant Managers, VP of Human Resources, and more. He juggled a full load of college classes, soccer practices, and games. time management, and dependability were never an issue. Congratulations, Jimmy. Next, Lauren Johns.
Thank you, Mariana. As the College of Engineering career coach, I am pleased to announce the honorable mention for the College of Engineering. This year, Adam Swanson, the programmer intern with Ray Magnet Wire. Adam's supervisor, Ron, had overwhelmingly good things to say about his experience, and here are a few of his words. Ron says, Adam knocked out his first assignment quicker than I expected. We had to come up with 2 additional projects to keep him challenged for his remaining time at Ray. Adam's programs are all in production, providing value add to our processes and require no support. He was always positive, willing to rework code if needed when requirements changed. Adam delivered high-quality applications quickly that meet or exceed customer expectations. Congratulations, Adam, a well-deserved honorable mention. And now I will pass it over to Cindy Verduce for the Intern of the Year.
Congratulations, everyone. Very, very deserved. 12 years ago, when we began the Intern of the Year program to honor students who were judged by the internship supervisor to be reliable, responsible, and overall just an outstanding intern. As 12 years has passed and it has become even more difficult to select a winner, we are truly amazed at the impact our Warrior interns have made at numerous businesses, organizations, and companies. These students have made a lasting impact on the organizations they have served, all while gaining valuable career readiness skills. We have a saying in the Career Center that our job is to prepare confident, competent, qualified professionals who can articulate to an employer what they learned in the classroom and the skills that they learned in their internships and how this has prepared them to contribute to an employer day one. The winner of this year's Intern of the Year Award is a shining example of this motto, and truly just an outstanding human being. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Intern of the Year is Leo Corzo for his continuous improvement internship with Vera Bradley. And here to say a few words about Leo is his supervisor, Kelly Dickmeyer from Vera Bradley. Kelly?
Hello, everyone. Everyone who has worked with Leo absolutely loves him. It's so easy for him to communicate with and work with people, no matter their level within the organization. As he was getting acclimated, people immediately recognized him as someone who will listen and help. He always took the initiative to fix or improve things himself when people came to him. In our role, we make a lot of changes to improve efficiency, safety, and so on. And Leo's ability to make everyone feel comfortable with him as he makes changes and know that they can question him and what he's doing and just know that they're in a partnership with him is just a huge accomplishment. Congratulations, Leo, and congratulations to all of the interns.
Thank you, Kelly, for those kind words about Leo. And again, congratulations to Leo and all of our nominees and award winners. This was so well deserved. And again, to all of our employer partners, thank you for providing our talented Indiana Tech students with opportunities to translate what they learned in the classroom to success on the job. Your mentoring, supervision, and dedication to our student interns is so appreciated. Thank you for all you do. And now this concludes our program. Thank you all for coming and sharing in the celebration of good work. Go Warriors!
Thank you, everyone. And for all honorable mentions and award winners, please keep an eye on your email over the next few days. We will be reaching out to gather some information on the best way to make sure we get these awards and other prizes out to you. Thank you, everyone.